Hey guys, just a quick video. I'm at my client's house and I was in the midst of repotting this plant. And the plant is actually in one of the self-watering containers. This plant hasn't been thriving and I wasn't sure why. It's getting the light it needs. It's not getting too much light. The soil isn't staying wet. Just not sure, why it wasn't thriving because these are pretty easy to take care of. So I decided, it probably needs new soil. I know it's been in this container for at least a year. I don't know how much longer it was in there before I started taking care of the plants. But I decided today, I'm going to go ahead and replant it and smaller versions to kind of fill in where the gaps are, because guess what? Helpful tip. You can do that. Instead of going out and buying a whole new plant, if you lose the fullness, if you have these plants that naturally want to vine, if you lose the fullness, just go out and buy a smaller one and fill in, the gaps. That's a lot cheaper than buying a new plant. But anyway, when I took it out of the pot, we have this thing here. Prohibiting the roots from doing what it is that they need to do. And so they're kind of packed up in here, nowhere to go. Poor babies. So they have two of these. So if this one is like this, I'm pretty sure the other one is like this. So I'm going to go ahead, repot both of these, add in the fillers, and then I'll show you the after product. Okay, guys, here we go. All finished. As suspected, the other plant had the little plastic piece holding the roots as well. And that's not really unusual, the little plastic piece that I showed you earlier. A lot of these types of plants and other plants are propagated, but these more so than others. And basically all they do is they cut off at a node. They find a node, they cut it off, and then they propagate that way, either in water or in soil. And then what happens is to make one plant, they'll collect several of the pieces that they propagated and join them and make it one plant. Well, they need some type of structure in order to hold the root system until the plant's root system is developed enough to stand on its own. Sometimes you see those plates like I showed you, and then at other times they use what they call cages or baskets. And that's basically all they're for. They can be removed. I always remove them. It doesn't hurt my plants when I do. Some people leave them forever. The roots will grow through the holes in either the plate or the cage. But at a certain point, it just gets clogged up, which is what happened here. They were really clogged up. The roots were bunching up because they could no longer get through the holes. So I went ahead and took both of them off of both plants. This one, I added two more smaller plants to give it back its fullness. And then this one, because this one was a bigger plant and I didn't want to overcrowd it, I only added one more plant. So I'm going to get these back on the wall and then finish up. Bye, guys.